Planty People, Lorinda here. Welcome back to my channel, Steady As She Grows. It's been a while since my last video. I got a new job and it's taking up a lot of my time, so I don't have time to shoot video or edit video. I am extremely exhausted by the time I get home, so it is what it is. But the garden is looking absolutely beautiful right now, and I told myself I have to shoot a video, at least for myself, so I have record of this beauty, because you know the garden changes every year, and I like to look back at these videos every so often to see how much it's changed compared to last year at this time. So you guys are along for the ride today then as well, so awesome. So hang on, it's gonna be kind of a quick video because I got dinner cooking and I got some chores I need to get done around the house, so I'll try to keep it as quick as I can, but show you all the cool things going on. Hang on. So it's about 5:30 in the evening, so sun's super bright. It's probably not gonna be a great video because of the shadows and stuff, so just bear with me if things come in and out of focus. But I'm sure you'll see some things that have changed quite a bit. But can we just talk about these sunflowers? Look at how beautiful those sunflowers are. I can't get enough of them. You know how much I love the sunflowers, but we'll get to that. So I did put some more mulch. Hey, look at this, my shadow. Hello. I did put more of the wood chips down. Remember I said I was going to do that to cover up the black plastic? And I got these stones, but they didn't quite come to the end. I want them to kind of come over here like this. But I didn't have enough, and they don't sell these anymore at Home Depot. So I think I'm going to kind of refigure it. So it's thinner, but it comes out longer. So that's another project soon. I trimmed back my climbing roses because the trellis blew down, and they just came back full force, and these climbing roses have nothing to climb. They're just standing on their own, but they are just beautiful nonetheless, and I just love them. And there's so many clusters. They grow in clusters. I could just imagine what this would look like climbing up a house or the side of a building. They would just be absolutely gorgeous. But I got some hibiscus that are blooming, and of course they've closed for this video. Thank you, hibiscus. But yeah, when they're open, they have red in the center, and they're just gorgeous. Transplanted a few things here. This was a peony plant that I dug up that just never came up from like last year, and it was buried way too deep. And as soon as I buried it closer to the surface, it started to put on foliage. So that's pretty cool. So I doubt I'll get any blooms this year, maybe next year. That's a pepper plant I repotted because it was in a grow bag that was not doing well. My chives are still going good, and I just planted a tomato seed right here. So can't wait for that to sprout. My blueberries are in these buckets still right here, and let's see. I have berries on them. You can see right here, but they're not blue yet. Some chamomile, smells amazing. There's my toes. And more blueberries here. Now I don't see any blueberries on this plant. It didn't put on any berries, and there was some flowers, and I don't know if the birds got to the berries or what, so who knows. This trough thing over here, I have carrots in the back over there, and I have onions. These are just like bunching onions, but they're purple bunching onions. You know, like the green onions you buy in the store, but they're purple. They're really cool, and they're delicious. The roly-polies killed that. They ate right through the stem at the bottom. But that bean, exactly like it, is doing great. And look, I have green beans. So cool. And these are some more bean plants, and hopefully we'll get it just as big as that one in a week or so. Okay, what have we got over here? Oh, and there's like a little zinnia tucked over here in the corner that I can't wait for it to open. That is a candy cane pepper that reseeded itself. It's a volunteer, but I'll take it. Do I have any peppers on there? Oh, just starting to put some peppers on. But look how pretty this foliage is. It's variegated leaves. Really cool. Another pepper plant I repotted that has a pepper on it. So cool. An orange tree that was gifted to me by Eric's grandma. We got some basil down here, some yellow tomatillos. And in there I planted some green tomatillos, because you have to have 2 tomatillo plants for them to pollinate. And these are my babies. Remember my kitty witties? They have their own little outdoor space, and they're in a tent so they won't run away. because it would just be heartbreaking if I lost them. And they want to be outdoor kitties so bad. Raven, Mikey, say hi, babe. Say hi. Say hi, Mikey, babe. That's Mikey, babe. And that's Raven. Stop chewing on your fake grass. Hi, this cat's. Some hollyhocks that I'm so thankful that they came up. They reseeded themselves. It's in the corner over here. I didn't plant these over here. The ones I did have planted in the back, which were the pink ones. Remember the tall pink ones? They didn't come up this year. I'm so bummed. But yeah, they didn't come up. So I'm so thankful these volunteered themselves. And it looks like they're about to bloom soon. I can't wait. They're already taller than me. Sunflowers. Now, most of these sunflowers are volunteers. I planted a few, but these are mostly volunteers. Kind of crazy. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, this one just opened today. This one's called Florenza. It is supposed to be a branching sunflower as well, but I don't see any of the little heads popping out of the armpits of those leaves, but still beautiful. Got a tomato plant down here, a tomatillo right there that was a volunteer, some sort of squash that's a volunteer, some pretty flowers and pots that I potted up. What do we got over here? My nasturtiums. Look at how pretty my nasturtiums are. I know the sun is so bright right now. I probably should have did this a little bit later, but still, I got a tomato plant over there, a pepper plant right here from last year that overwintered, the nasturtiums. And look at, there's pretty orange ones and there's yellow ones. Aren't those so pretty? The yellow have like a little bit of stripes on the leaves. And look at my pomegranates. Look, I'm gonna have a bumper crop this year. There are flowers and pomegranates all over this tree. Remember last year I got 3 pomegranates? Well, this year I'm gonna get way more. Ooh, pretty butterfly. Where did she go? There's monarchs all over my garden. I just love it. Some more sunflowers. These ones are volunteers. These ones I did plant. What else do we got? Just some flowers down here. Now, I didn't go all the way with the wood chips. Oh my God, there's my dog's poop. Don't look at that. I didn't go all the way with the wood chips because I'm not sure what I'm going to do in this area, because this is where the dog goes to the bathroom. And I don't know if I wanted to go on wood chips because I may not see it and I may step on it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that space. I might put fake grass or something. Here's my apple tree. Look at the cat. She's trying to get a bug. They just love it out here. They cry to come out here. It's super cute. I love them so much. And oh look, there's a ladybug on the leaf. If I look, I got some apples. Apples on the trees. I don't know if you can see that, because the shadows are so bad right now because of the sun, the way the sun is. But I got apples there. Hello, little ladybug. Where are you? But it's growing good this year. It put on a lot of growth this year. So I'm really excited about my apples this year. I need to cover them so nothing eats them. Another tomato plant right here. I finally put some flowers in these hanging pots I have on this little hook here. Oh, look at how pretty with the light shining through the sunflowers in the back. So cool. I got another tomato down here. And I have, you can see the tomatoes on it. This is just a Roma tomato. Look at my onions. I have onions and leeks in here. Don't ask me which are which, I can't remember. But look, I have onion bulbing up right there. See that red onion starting to bulb up? Really cool. Make some pickled onions. I love it. Now they're not getting a whole lot of sun right now because of these towering sunflowers. This one for sure was a volunteer. I didn't plant this in this bed, but it's so hard to take them out when you see a healthy plant. So I left the sunflower, but the onions seem to be doing okay. So hopefully after it blooms, I'll take it out, then they'll get more sun. I got some beets down here. Now this beet is getting really huge. This is probably from last fall, but I'm gonna let it get big and then enter that one into the Orange County Fair, which we are gonna get a fair this year. Super exciting. So what else I got over here? I got some more tomato plants. I have a patty pan squash down here. Another tomato plant right there. Those are a Mr. Stripey tomato is right here. And this is, I think, a persimmon tomato. I saw it, it looked cool, so I picked it up at OC Farm Supply at the Tomato Festival. Now, I do have some bean plants in this little planter right here. Some dragon tongue bush beans. And I got some volunteer sunflowers right here. But these are rusting away. These galvanized tubs are rusting away. And they're not even tubs. Remember, these are the Christmas tree collars that are, it's nothing on the bottom. It's just all open. So it goes directly down to the dirt. Or maybe it's right here on top of the plastic. I can't remember. But I'm going to have to come up with a solution because these things have completely rotted away. Like, look at, there's my finger. The water runs right out. So I use the Grow Oyas to keep it hydrated. And I poked a lot of holes in there so the water does go down. But I need to come up with a solution. I might buy some big wine barrels and put them here instead. So we'll see. That's my Insulina plant, doing good. I did get a cordless hedge trimmer, which I am going to trim this up because it's going a little crazy. But I wanted to show you back here. Look at these nasturtiums. Look at these variegated nasturtiums. Look at how beautiful those are. And I have a squash plant right there by the turtle's head that I planted that's hardly getting no sun. But yeah, those nasturtiums just look so beautiful. I love the variegation on the leaves. And that reseeded itself as well. Some plumerias that I just tucked out of the way. My little sleeping gnome. What else we got? More variegated nasturtiums. We got my lemon tree here that has lemons I need to pick. Another squash plant down there. Now look at my Rudbeckia vine. It went crazy. And okay, so this skeleton broke in half. I had it in the trash. Then I thought, dang it, I'm gonna put it in my garden and just see what happens. And look, he's gotten like engulfed by the Rudbeckia vine. And I think it's pretty hilarious. And the vine is like all wrapped around his arm. And so that's the way to reuse and repurpose. How long he'll be in here, I don't even know. He may only last a season or so, but still, it's pretty funny, and it keeps him out of a landfill for at least a year. But look at these vines have attached to everything. I really need to cut it back and keep it on check. It might just start attaching to their tree, and I don't want that to happen. So I need to find some time and cut this back. But it's gotten a little crazy, and this Insulina plant I'm actually going to be taking out because I don't need two. I have plenty leaves with the other plant I have over there. So so this one I'm going to take it out so I can get more sun right there. And I think I'm going to put a tomato plant right there instead because you can never have too many tomato plants. So these are my berry bushes. Berry bushes are doing good. I've already picked a few raspberries. Oh look, there's another one ready to be picked. Look at how beautiful. I love it. Let's see. Raspberry. Oh my God, that was delicious. How many do I have on there? And these berry bushes are doing so good this year. Oh my God, I have so many berries. Can't wait. And some are raspberries and some are blackberries. Oh my God, look at this cluster. I haven't even noticed. That is so cool. There's another cluster right there. That's awesome. But yeah, it's doing good. And I think the blackberries are over there, that plant right there. Now these right here, those are hollyhocks that I planted last October from seeds. They're black hollyhocks. Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm planted some black hollyhocks and I thought they were beautiful, so I planted some, and I'm gonna get a show this year. I'm super excited. So, and those were from seed, so it takes a while, but it's so worth it. I planted some, oh, it's starting to sprout. It says a teddy bear sunflower. So cool. And these are my other blueberry bushes. I have this little lace on top of it, so the birds don't eat my berries, because as soon as they see them turn blue, they come for them. But I think something else is actually already eating them, because I remember seeing way more berries on this plant than there are right now. And I did already have one, and it was delicious, but yeah, I don't see. I might have to cover this completely and with netting or something like that. Hello, sunflower. You're just so beautiful. Let's see. Wow, she's so pretty. But you're in my way. Let's see if I have any berries ready under here. Now this one has a lot of berries. You can see the berries, but none of them are blue yet. Let's see. Yep, none are blue yet, but this one has a lot. Really cool. Okay, so in this pot here, I have some more onions that I need to start using up. And this is a volunteer cucumber plant. And look, it already started putting on baby cucumbers. So I probably should hand pollinate so I get some. And these cucumbers are kind of long. I think these are the So You cucumbers that that I won the awards for last fair. The ones that were funny shaped. But they were also delicious. So, and it was so healthy. It was a volunteer. So I just kind of let it go out of this little pot right here. So I have to make sure that gets watered daily. Or maybe I'll just put it in this bed right here with the dripper hose on top of it. So at least it gets some water from the dripper hose. Because I did fix my irrigation. Yay! But we have another sunflower right here. Volunteer. And then this is an overwinter tomato plant that I think I've had for 2 seasons now. A Paul Robeson. There's a big old tomato on it. And I just had an awesome winter harvest. I wouldn't say winter harvest. I harvested a bunch of tomatoes a few weeks ago and I made salsa with it. And it was so delicious. I had tomatoes from this plant really early in the season. And it's already gotten so tall. Now notice the black plastic. We had a leak in our roof and we can't afford to replace the roof right now on our back house. So we just put a tarp over it for now until we can afford to fix it. It'll be a while before I'm able to catch up on bills and stuff with my new job, but we'll get there. So these are my broccolis. So this was the main broccoli head right here. Squirrels ate the main broccoli head. I was so bummed. But broccoli also produces side shoots. So if you let the side shoots go, you get a second harvest of broccoli. Look at that, off of these side shoots. Now these side shoots probably, and usually don't get as big as that first big head, but still, you probably get like 3 small little heads, which is maybe even more than 1 big head. So kind of cool. Actually, this one only has 2 shoots on it, but I'll take it. I have another broccoli plant over here. I'll show you in a sec that you'll see how big it is now. I actually need to harvest it right now. But yeah, this one has 1, 2. This one has 2 as well. Oh no, it has 3. This one has 3. Cool. These are beets. Let's see if we can pull a beet. Drop the beet, yo. Let's see. Oh, this is a golden beet. Oh, pretty. Don't you just love beets? I love them. Okay, more mulch here that I picked up. They were on sale at Home Depot for 5 for $10. That's $2 a bag for these big old things. And these bags are huge. I mean, look at my foot. Look at how big those bags are for $2. And that's what I used to put the wood chips down. Finally, I can cover the black plastic. But like I said, I stopped right here as well because this is my compost area. And I don't know what I'm going to do there. I think I'm going to put gravel over here on my compost area. It'll be easier for me to wheel the barrels in and out. But anyways, I planted a cucumber plant right there. I planted some seeds right here and they haven't come up. One came up, the others didn't. So I still have a bad roly-poly problem. I probably ate the seedlings. This is a pretty zinnia. This is a wine zinnia that was a volunteer. I let go. Love volunteer plants. I planted my pretty geraniums in this hanging pot here, and it just looks so pretty with these beautiful sunflowers. Now these sunflowers are called Autumn Sunset. It's a multi-branching sunflower. I did plant this and it's just stunning. There was so many head branches on it and like so many that I want to bring in the house, but my cats will just eat it. And I'm at work all day, so I come out every day as soon as I get home and enjoy these beautiful sunflowers. And that's the lemon queen. I think that's a lemon queen as well. And that one I think was a mammoth, because that's what was there before. But I'm not sure because the head isn't big enough to be a mammoth sunflower. But that's what was in that spot before. So who knows? I'm going to be surprised. And these were 2 volunteer sunflowers as well, in this pot with a little tomato plant that's getting shaded out, which is why it's not thriving. Some of my pots. This is some mint. More beets in here. These are the McGregor beets. So these are a long skinny beet, which I need to pull out. But they're really sweet. These ones are really sweet and they're really delicious. Put that over there. I got some more onions in here. Oops. And some little cucumber plants that are starting to go. Here's another cucumber plant that just started putting on flowers. And little cucumbers. This is, I believe, a Boston pickling cucumber. Yeah, Boston pickling. See, they look like little baby Boston pickles. This is a volunteer tomato plant, which usually my volunteer tomato plants are like cherry tomatoes. But for some reason, this one has big old flowers on it and a lot of clusters of flowers. So I'm curious to see what tomato this actually is. I don't know. Oh, and here's what's cool. So these onions, bunching onions, if you can pull them and then slice them and eat them, or you can just cut them really low, just like I did here, and then keep the base in the ground, and then they just start sprouting again. New shoots, new greenery. So I cut that one a few days ago, and it's already putting on more growth. A way to extend your onions, your spring onions or green onions or bunching onions, whatever you call these kind of onions. But I have so many, I just pull them out anyways. Oh, this is a Malabar spinach seedling that I might just let go or move. I'm not sure yet. They kind of take over things, as you saw from my videos last year. Oh, and this is my other broccoli, the one that I'm just about to pick right now. Really cool, huh? I probably let it go a day too long. It was nice and tight. It was a little tighter yesterday, but it's still a good size. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, dinner's still cooking. I better go take care of that. And that is it for the main garden. I do have some stuff in pots, but look how beautiful it is. I just love it, except for that mess over there. Don't look there. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. And there's butterflies and birds everywhere. And I'm telling you, people, get out and grow something. You will not be disappointed. So I wanted to show you, I also have in this big pot right here. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can kind of see what I did. I put some, ignore the mouse trap. All gardens have mice. Some brick or like stone border to keep the wood chips in, and it makes it look nice and neat. And here's another tomato plant I have right here. That is a Roma tomato. And what I'm doing this year is I'm not pruning like my Roma tomatoes like I normally do, like taking off all the suckers and this and that. I'm just letting them go, because for the Romas I want quantity. I want as much off of them as I can. I might take off a few branches that I feel are kind of aren't going to be supported very well and might actually injure the plant by breaking off. I might take some of those off, and keep them thinned in between so there's still good airflow. But I'm kind of just going to let them do their thing and get as much off of them as I can. So here is my green stalk, and I have a dill plant right here. I got dill growing right here. That is a bok choy that is bolted that I just kind of haven't pulled out yet, or I think I tried and it's in there. I kind of took everything else out. I replenished the soil just the other day. There's a few strawberry plants up here that are starting to put on flowers from last year. There's some more strawberry plants right here that are starting to put on berries. I already harvested a few berries that were delicious. Oh, there's a pepper plant right here. Let me see if I can show you. It has a big old pepper on it. Can you see the pepper? It's a big old pepper. It's like the size of like a bell pepper you would get in the store. It's so hard to see because of the shadows, but it's a pretty big pepper. And what else we got on the green stalk? And I just planted some tomatoes in the green stalk. Okay, this pepper plant was doing so good. Then all of a sudden it got super wilty and is drying up. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if something's eating it from the inside or if it just didn't get enough water one day in the sun. Because these things do dry out really fast. So you do have to make sure it stays plenty watered. Here's another pepper plant that overwintered. And my pretty rocks that I painted. This is jalapeno. So I did a little garden art booth at OC Farm Supply where I sold some of my garden art, and I painted a lot of rocks. So I'll show you some of the rocks that I painted. This one was eggplant. Cute, huh? And then you saw the jalapeno. When I get to others, I guess I'll show you more. Oh, I do have one, the tomato plant. Let's see here. Tomato. I painted that myself. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, look at these nasturtiums. Look at, there's a red one right there. Those are volunteers as well. These are my pots, my potted plants. Those are some clearance crocus that I found for $1 each that I'm gonna just put in the garden somewhere. And some more little seedlings that I need to plant up. What else do I got over here? Oh, these are green beans, not green beans, snap peas. You can see right here. These put on such a pretty show with purple flowers and all the little peas. And of course it's getting a little hot, so they're drying up right now because the weather is really warming up. Let's see here. This is a tomato plant. This is a Roma. Lots of tomatoes on these Romas. Such a healthy plant. You can see all the tomatoes in there. Really cool, huh? This is, oh look, there's another tomato one. I spy with my little eye. Another one of my rocks. And if you want any rocks, hit me up. I was thinking of starting an Etsy store for my rocks. But yeah, this one's getting pretty big. This is a old German. An old German tomato. Yeah, it's looking really good. Oh, but I just planted a tree in here, but I think I might have planted it too late. It's a dwarf king pluot. I soaked it in water. I planted it up, but I think I kept it in its package too long. I hope it didn't die. I see no signs of life. How do you know if the tree's still alive? It looks like just a stick. It was a bare root tree. So we'll see. Only time will tell. What else? Ooh, want to pull a carrot? Let's pull a carrot. Oh, look. There's one of my carrot rocks. Okay, I pulled one the other day. Let's pull one for you guys. Oh, I see a roly-poly in there. Roly-poly, go away. Shoot. Let's see, look at the carrots. Let's see, let's pull this guy over here. Ooh! Pretty carrot. It's nothing like homegrown, people. I'm telling you. I planted some more carrots. Now keep planting carrots throughout the season because they'll keep going if you keep planting. So this is a, ooh, I forget what this is called, but it's called like tiger's eye. Look at these pretty flowers. Let me see if I can show you in the shade what the flowers look like. Look at how pretty. They're like little Chinese lanterns. And they hang, and I'm gonna train it to be like a tree, but I don't think it likes full sun. And I got some flowers, some zinnias that I planted in here. So yeah. Oh look, there's some oranges on this tree. Look, baby oranges, so cool. And lastly, my other tomato plant that I have here, it's a Paul Robeson, still going, even though it's being attacked by friggin' mice or whatever. I don't know what's attacking it, but oh damn it, that must have been last night. Ugh. I need to start covering them with bags again because I have a really big tomato right here that I do not want them to get. And remember, people, The second you start to see them blush with color, you can pick it and it will continue to ripen on the counter. That's what I should have did with this one right here. I wanted it to go another day and I lost it, so oh well. You live and you learn. And I had a grow bag over here with my banana peppers that I took out and I put in here into this pot. And look at this big old banana pepper. Cool, huh? And I planted a Berry's Crazy Cherry tomato right there. And for those who are curious, I use these rings. I pop them in the soil. These are just mason jar rings. And I put my seeds there, so I know whatever comes up from the inside of the ring, it's something I planted. If it comes up outside like this, I didn't plant that. That actually looks like a pepper plant. So I might leave it, I might keep it, I don't know. But I know I planted this because it came up through the ring. And my geraniums. And I did plant an eggplant in this pot over here that I need to mulch because it's getting a little dried out. I don't know if you can see it in there. And I put these things on him to protect them from the roly-polies or birds eating the seedlings. But these are Chinese string eggplant. They're supposed to be a really tender eggplant I got from Baker Creek Seeds. So I'm excited for those because you know I love my eggplant. Oh, and I have an eggplant right here that gave me a bunch of eggplants not too long ago. And then I got spider mites again. So, but I kind of nixed the spider mites and it's starting to put on eggplants again. This is a Black Beauty eggplant. But they get spider mites so bad. But so far so good. It looks better than it did like last month. But there you have it, guys. There's my garden. I love it, my baby. For those who've been following my channel, it looks a lot different, much better in my opinion, than it has in the past, because the mulch on the ground, the wood chips really make a difference. It makes it look more cottagey, and yeah, I love it. I think this is a Velvet Queen sunflower right here. This really dark one. She's really pretty though. Well, thank you guys for coming with me on this little garden tour. I know it was kind of quick, but I think you got to see pretty much everything that I got going on. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but if I did, I'll try to post some more videos soon. I don't know if you remember, but I went to school to be a sterile processing tech, and I got a job. Super exciting. And my son and I both got a job. Right now we're both working at the same hospital. So that's pretty exciting. And we have a lot to learn, and it's a very physical job. I'm on my feet 8 hours a day, so I come home pretty tired, but never tired enough to do garden work because there's always stuff to be done, but sometimes too tired to shoot a video. So I think I might transition over to TikTok because I could do shorter videos. I don't know. What do you think? Are most people now on TikTok? I don't even know. I know I love watching garden things on TikTok, and I can record videos and post videos faster on TikTok. I do use Instagram a lot too. I do post a lot of stories on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me. Steady as she grows. Steady.as.she.grows. Don't forget the dots. Anyways, take care, and hopefully I get another video out for you soon. Get out and grow something. It's spring. It's the best time. Go pick up a bunch of plants at the store and pop them in your garden. You know, if you don't plant nothing, you get nothing. But if you plant something, you might get something. So something is better than nothing. Just get out and grow something. Oh, and also, I'm going to be teaching gardening. If anybody would like to be taught gardening online, I'm going to be a garden coach from the Dirt Magicians. They are an amazing company that does online garden coaching. There's tutorials, there's a whole community. I'm going to be part of that, and I'm so excited. Classes are going to be starting in about a week. So hurry up, sign up. I am so excited to be part of this amazing project. You know me, I love to teach others how to grow their own food. And I get messages all the time from people asking, how do I do this? I want to grow a garden. I don't know where to start. Well, now there's an opportunity for beginners so you can learn how to grow your own food from the ground up. Who doesn't want to be a dirt magician? Seriously. So I'll be posting the link also in the comments or in the description of this video, so so you can check it out. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.